Hello students, next in the grammar series we have normal forms for context free grammar. By normal forms we means that we are changing the format of grammar, means we are not changing the grammar but we are simply changing the format of grammar. By format of grammar we mean that we are changing the format of production rules for some application requirements, and two possible normal forms are Chomsky normal form and Greibach normal form. Chomsky normal form is also known as CNF and Greibach normal form is also known as GNF. So let's start with the lecture. First is, what is normal form? So by normal form we mean that we are restricting the right hand side of production rules in different manners, means we are restricting the format of right hand side of production rules for a given grammar, then we are calling it a specific normal forms, then this result into different normal forms. So we have two popular and important normal forms as Chomsky normal form and Greibach normal form, CNF or GNF. You will surely get one of the question for context free grammar to conversion to one of these normal forms in exam. So let's check the formats of these two normal forms as, first we have Chomsky normal form where the production rules can be of two types only. Either variable can derive a terminal or variable can derive two variables. By variable we mean that the non-terminal. So here we can have non-terminal deriving terminal or non-terminal deriving string of two non-terminals. So this is the format for the production rules of Chomsky normal form. So for example, here we have S is deriving string of two non-terminals and also string of two non-terminals or the single terminal. So here these all rules are the example of Chomsky normal form. This is also comes under the Chomsky normal form because A is deriving two variables or a terminal A. So these all are the examples for Chomsky normal form production rules format. Okay, so next in the hierarchy we have Greibach normal form or GNF. A context free grammar is said to be in GNF if its all production rules are of this type, means where variable is deriving a terminal followed by string of variables. By string of variable we mean that string of non-terminals only. So we can have terminal following the string of non-terminals. So example for such production rules are these, where we are having S is deriving a single terminal followed by a string of non-terminals, and also A is deriving a single terminal followed by a string of two non-terminals. So we can have any number of non-terminals following a single terminal. So this is the format for the GNF form. Or we can also describe this format in this format as A is deriving A alpha. Here A is variable and lowercase a is a terminal, and here alpha is a string of non-terminal. So here as we are having star, so this string can be null. Okay, so either we can derive only terminal or terminal followed by string of non-terminal. So we can say that if alpha is null, means length of alpha is null, then we can derive a terminal only. So length of alpha can be 0, 1 or more. If length is 0, then the sequence of variable is not in the production rule, so we can derive a terminal only. We are deriving a terminal only with the variable. And if the length of alpha is 1, then we are having only one terminal, non-terminal in the production rules right hand side, and this rule is very much similar to the right linear regular grammar or type 3 grammar. Right linear type 3 grammar is, this rule is very much similar to that rule. And if the length of alpha is greater than equal to 2, then we can have a sequence or series of non-terminal following the terminal symbol. So this is the way how we write the grammar production rules in GNF format. So let's get the brief of CNF and GNF form. In Chomsky normal form, we can have a non-terminal deriving a terminal or the non-terminal deriving string of two non-terminals. So these were the example of CNF form, and in GNF form we can have non-terminal deriving the string of terminal, single terminal followed by non-terminals, and if this portion is null, then we can derive a single terminal only from the non-terminal. So this is the way how we write the production rules for these two normal forms, and the examples are these are the example for these two normal forms, specific normal forms. So let's discuss some of the example of GNF form over CNF form. So GNF form always avoids left recursion, as we are starting with a single terminal in the GNF form, so there are no chances of left recursion in case of GNF, and always has a terminal in the left hand side position. So as leftmost symbol is a terminal in the right hand side of the production rule, then we will surely get some symbol to match with the production rule while deriving the string. So this is the main advantage of GNF form. We cannot go with left recursion, means it avoids the ambiguity of the grammar, and we always find some terminal, as it is having leftmost symbol in the right hand side of the production rule as a terminal. So we always have some terminal to match with the string while deriving. Okay, and it also guarantees the length no longer than the string length. So this is the rule of that we covered in detail in Chomsky hierarchy for context sensitive grammar, that length of alpha side should be less than equal to length of beta side. So this form, GNF form, is guaranteeing the same rule. Okay, so here by matching we mean that if we are deriving a string, then we'll always get a symbol to match with the production rule to use for the derivation. So and also GNF form is used by some of the parsers in compiler. So these are the main advantages of GNF normal form. And in next we have how to convert the given context free grammar to CNF form and GNF form, that we will be covering in the next lecture series. And till then, take care.